Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we'll be taking a closer look at one of Australia's most recognizable and widely used decimal coins, the 20-cent piece, specifically the issue from 1977. This coin might seem ordinary at first, but like so many pieces of circulating currency, it has a fascinating story to tell. From its striking design to its role in everyday life, the 1977 Australian 20-cent coin is a little piece of history worth exploring. Background and context. The 20-cent coin was first introduced in 1966 when Australia made the big change from pounds, shillings, and pence to the decimal system. It quickly became one of the most commonly used denominations, valuable enough for larger everyday purchases, but still small enough to be found in almost every wallet and coin purse. By 1977, the 20-cent coin had been in circulation for just over a decade and was well established as a vital part of daily transactions. The mid-1970s was an interesting time for Australia. Decimal currency had settled in smoothly, inflation was changing the way coins were used, and the designs chosen back in 1966 were already becoming icons of the new system. The 1977 20-cent coin represents this period, a time when these coins were not just pocket change, but a constant part of everyday life. Design features. The design of the 20-cent coin is one of the most beloved in Australian numismatics. On the obverse side, the coin bears the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Arnold Machin. This portrait, which Australians saw on all their coins between 1966 and 1984, depicts the Queen wearing the elegant Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions Elizabeth II and Australia 1977, identifying the monarch, the issuing nation, and the year. On the reverse side, the 20-cent coin carries one of the most famous Australian coin designs, the platypus. Created by artist Stuart Devlin, who was responsible for many of Australia's decimal coin motifs, the platypus design is both simple and powerful. It shows the animal swimming gracefully through the water, its body curved in a natural and fluid motion. The numeral 20 sits boldly to the left, making the denomination clear. This design captured the essence of Australia's unique wildlife and quickly became a symbol of the decimal currency system. Specifications and appearance. The 1977 20-cent coin was struck in cupronickel, an alloy made of 75% copper and 25% nickel. Each coin weighs 11.3 grams and has a diameter of 28.65 millimeters, making it one of the larger and heavier coins in circulation at the time. Freshly minted, these coins have a bright silvery shine, but in circulation they often develop a softer gray tone. Heavily circulated examples can show wear on the Queen's portrait and on the fine details of the platypus, while uncirculated coins retain crisp features and attractive luster. Mintage and circulation. In 1977, the Royal Australian Mint produced a large number of 20-cent coins to meet circulation demands. Millions were struck, meaning that the 1977 issue is not particularly rare today. At the time, these coins were everywhere, used for parking meters, bus fares, vending machines, and countless daily purchases. The 20-cent denomination was one of the most practical coins in the decimal system, making the 1977 issue an essential part of life in Australia during the late 1970s. Collector value. Because so many were made, the 1977 20-cent coin is considered common in circulated condition. Well-worn examples usually only hold their face value. However, uncirculated pieces, coins that were set aside before entering circulation, are much more appealing to collectors. These coins can sell for a few dollars, depending on quality. Proof versions from special mint-issued sets are even more valuable, as they were struck to higher standards and preserved in excellent condition. For most collectors, the 1977 issue is not about rarity but about building a complete set of Australian 20-cent coins from each year of issue. Cultural and historical significance. Beyond its physical details, the 1977 20-cent coin carries cultural significance. It reflects a time when coins played a more important role in daily spending, and when the unique wildlife designs of Stuart Devlin were becoming firmly associated with Australia's national identity. For Australians who grew up in the 1970s and 1980s, this coin brings back memories of pocket money, school canteens, and everyday purchases. It's a reminder of how much value small change once carried, and of the artistry that went into even the most ordinary coins. Closing thoughts. The 1977 Australian 20-cent coin may not be rare or highly valuable, but it remains a classic piece of decimal currency. With its elegant design, durable cupronickel composition, and important role in everyday life, it stands as a small but meaningful part of Australia's coinage history. For collectors, it's an affordable way to connect with the past, and for anyone who used it, it's a nostalgic reminder of a different era. So, the next time you come across a 1977 20-cent coin, take a moment to admire it. From the Queen's portrait to the graceful platypus, it's more than just a piece of metal, it's a slice of Australia's story. Thank you for joining me in today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1977 20-cent coin, be sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe for more stories about coins from around the world, and leave a comment below. Do you have any 1977 20-cent coins in your collection? I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy collecting!